I am a machine. I have chains like a bicycle. I am a machine. I have electrical parts like a toaster. I am a machine. I'm so happy. I'm walking on sunshine. Woo, don't it feel good? Do-do-do. Walking on sunshine. I'm a machine. Why are you so cruel to me?
Hi, my name is Angela Evans, and I'm a contributor for TulsaPeople magazine. And when I got the recent assignment from my editors, I knew words just wouldn't do the trick. We really needed something that you could hear and see. And today I am with Charlie and Liz Cohlmia, and we're talking about their robot, Joppa. So thank you so much for having me over today.
Our pleasure.
So I've had the opportunity to meet Joppa, and our viewers will get a chance to meet him as well. But I want a little bit of background. How in the world did you get involved with robotics?
Well, we went to England. I went to study automata, A-U-T-O-M-A-T-A.
Okay.
And that's really the beginning art of robotics. It's an art form.
Okay.
It's you'll have to look it up on Webster's to find out more about it.
Okay.
But while we were there, we were drinking beer one night in a pub, and we ran into an old automata maker who said, "You need to come and see my robot."
I be tender, I be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I be friends with the sparrows and the boys.
And we meet Joppa. And Joppa was just fantastic. And within 5 minutes, Liz and I looked at each other and said, "We've got to have one of those."
Yeah.
And there have been major companies that have spent years trying to make the decision to purchase and use a robot like this. And we made the decision in about 5 minutes.
Now, is Joppa a one-off, or are there additional Joppas, or is this?
Well, he's number 94 in the United States.
Okay.
There are many others since then. There were 6 immediately after ours that went to China.
Okay.
The most of them, I think, today are in Japan.
Okay.
This morning, while I was dealing with the people on the issues I had with the program, they were dealing with a problem in Poland. So they're scattered all over the country. We're the number 5 in the United States. NASA was the first.
Wow.
And then there are several major universities and science museums that have them. But when I say several, there's only 4 that have them.
Right, right. So you've got a very unique device here. And so it's a robo-thespian.
It's a robo-thespian,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
That's right.
And ours is Joppa, the robo-thespian. That's his family. That's who he's from. And our intention was to bring him to the U.S. and rent him, because not everybody can afford it. In fact, when Liz and I said, "We've got to have one of those," we didn't ask how much it was. And it wasn't, it took us 3 weeks to get the guy to realize we really wanted one.
Yeah.
And then he gave us a price, and we said, we want one of those.
We still want it.
And then I had to figure out how I was going to pay for it. But,
Right. So did he come put all together, or did you have to build him, or did he come
he
in
comes
pieces?
in 5 big shipping cases. Excuse me, sweetie. Comes in 5 big shipping cases. He weighs about 80 pounds, and we have to, when we're going to move him, we take him apart, and he's packed away and moved. He's protected, and then we have to put him back together. The problem that we face, probably our largest problem, is when we say to people we have a robot. They have all of these imaginary thoughts in their mind, and they don't have any idea what you're talking about. And they'll say, "Well, how big is he? Is he this big? Or is he this big?" And you say, "Well, he's as big as she is." "No, really? Does he walk?" The questions that they ask are, does he walk? Does he cook? Does he have sex?
Yeah.
And does he have sex always comes up. And so, you know, as soon as they ask that question, that would be something I would probably ask. But as soon as he asks that question, you realize they don't have any concept of what you're dealing with.
Yeah, and I really did not. I mean, I didn't know what the interface would look like. And like the eyes, like I didn't realize that there would be the eyes. And it makes such a difference to have that eye contact. So I think that's really kind of a visceral thing.
Makes it very personal, doesn't it?
It does. So it's like I feel like I'm being looked at.
You are.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, this is such great technology, and what a fun hobby and a great way to learn about robotics, and you know, just kind of following something that maybe you're like tinkering around with things, and this is kind of a great expression of that.
It is. It is.
I always read TulsaPeople, and I learn about the auspicious people in Tulsa by reading TulsaPeople. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this very important publication.
Well, thank you very much for being part of it as well, and for being a part of Tulsa. And thank you for viewing, and I hope you enjoyed the story. This will be coming out in the November issue of TulsaPeople.